Alright guys, got another unboxing video for you today. We have the Apex X8 Air Inflator. Now this is a very small air compressor that's battery operated, and if you go off-road or anything like that, we usually air down. I don't think it's really made for that, but it's still kind of nice to have something available to you. Let's see what we got here. Right, again, very nice packaging. So it says it's rated up to 150 psi. Looks like we got some digital readouts. It's good for 50 balls, 26 bikes, 13 motorcycle tires, 4 to 6 car tires, I guess. And then there's a manual mode, which is actually nice, so I guess you can get some air out of it for whatever you'd like to use it for. Looks like we get a few things here in the box. Let's check it out though. Alright, again, this Fanttik stuff has been packaged nicely. If you saw the other video on the jump pack, I did not get a case for this one, but it's small enough. I don't need one. Let's see what we got. Okay. So right off the bat, I must have hit a button that turns right on. We have a battery gauge. Looks like we have the predetermined pressure to be set, and then we have the current pressure or whatever we're inflating. Pretty hefty. We've got a USB out, so you can use it as a battery bank. And we have a 5-volt in USB-C. And finally we have, looks like we have a light here and something to screw in the hose, which I guess is going to be in there. How does this work? Here's a light. It's nice, very bright. It's always good to have a light on you. These buttons here, looks like we got power. Looks like we can increase the pressure. We can decrease the pressure. And looks like we can cycle it. Oh, we can change it to bar. Interesting. So, for instance here, we've got 35 psi set automatically. We can cycle through for a car to set it to 2.5 bar. You can change that up or down. These are all presets, it looks like. 2.4 bar for a motorcycle or scooter, 45 psi for a bicycle, and 8 psi for a basketball. Pretty nice. Ooh. Sorry about that. I'll try to bring that down. Not too loud. Not too loud at all. Let's see what else comes in the box. There are accessories below. Alright. What accessories we have here? Okay, so we got the hose. Pretty long. I guess this just screws into here. There's no swivel clip on it, so you're spinning the whole hose to get it in there. Okay. Very, very rubbery hose. This end here does swivel, so you can put that onto your valve stem. What else we got here? Carry pouch, much like the other one that we got from Fanttik. The manual, and we get a little accessory pouch. Which has a needle, and this is actually a Presta valve adapter for mountain bikes. A lot of the newer mountain bikes that you get have Presta valves on there. Road bikes have them too. And then we've got a USB charging cable. Very nice. That's all you need. Anything else? No. Well, let's go put this through its paces, kind of see what it can do. I'll try it on a basketball, try it on, let's try it on, with this half battery, let's try and see what it can do on a 33-inch tire from what we might air one down to, and see how much it uses, and see how realistic it would be to replace, I doubt it, but replace a onboard compressor, something like a Via Air system that hooks up to your battery, and we'll see what it can do. Alright guys, I have my 2006 TJ here. It's got a 33 12.5 17 tire. Let's air this thing down to about 16 or so PSI and see how this Fanttik does inflating it. Okay, so we're all aired down. Let's hook up our Fanttik here. We'll screw this guy on. It should tell us the pressure when we turn it on. 16. That's just what we wanted. So let's bring this back up to 30. And we'll do a little time lapse here. And see what we can do to get this going. Well folks, it did it. Brought it right up to 30 PSI. Looks like the battery cut out right at the end. But it did do it. Would I recommend it at, let's see, how long did it take? 7.5 minutes? No, I wouldn't recommend it for airing up at the trail. But is it good to have in your bag, or is it good to have around for certain things? I think so. You know, instead of carrying around a giant system. Pretty good. Now, is it warm? A little warm. Not bad at all. I think it killed itself on that. We had 2 out of 4 bars, and it shut itself off right at 30. I think it does have an auto shut off anyway, where it would do that. But it did do it. The mighty Fanttik. All right, so what do I think about this Fanttik Apex A8 inflator? I think it's great for what it is. You know, it seems to be built well. The battery did hold up for the one tire. It was probably just under half charged, so it brought it up 14 PSI on a pretty big tire. I think you know, you could use it for that if you needed to in a pinch, but I think what it's really good for is when we take our ATVs, our quads, you know, our dirt bikes and stuff out, and you just want to change the tire pressure. No stress. It's got a built-in reader, so you can see what the pressures are. Set it and forget it. Let it air it up. It did seem pretty accurate when we hooked it up to the ARB deflator, so it kind of matched that exactly. But I'd recommend it. I think it's good to keep in the truck. I'm gonna wallow it and see what uses come out of it. If anything, it's a pretty big battery bank, which is kind of nice. Take that guy off. Well, that's it. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to grab your own. But that's all I got. Have a good one, guys.